Y log third grade worksheet. Sorry, lesson number 18. Today we're going to be choosing the units that we're going to use to determine which what we want to use. Okay, choose the unit that you would like to use to measure each. Write it in centimeters, meters, or kilometers. So I did some research, and the difference between a kilometer, meter, and a centimeter. So 1 kilometer. Oh, sorry. I have to open this up real quick. Okay. So 1 kilometer would equal 1,000 meters, and 1,000 meters would equal 100,000 centimeters. So this means God dang, sorry. This means that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Okay. So we have that calculation down. The length of a crayon. We want to use centimeters because crayons are usually small. A crayon would, if you put it onto the screen, it will probably be this length, and we can't use that in meters because 1 meter is 100 centimeters, and 100 centimeters is a lot. That's about 2 feet or so. So that would be too much for a crayon. The length of a carrot and crayons, similar size, maybe a little bit bigger, but still centimeters not big enough for us to use something else. The length of a chalkboard. A chalkboard is very big. It's just what teachers use to write equations on. Like a math teacher would use the board to write an equation with chalk. So we would like to use meters because 1 meter is around 2 feet, and an average chalkboard is way over a feet, or is way over 3 feet. So we want to just use meters instead of centimeters, but it's still not big enough to use a kilometer. A playground area. Depending on what playground, we're going to go with a really big one. We would like to use a kilometer. The length of a butterflies are really small, so we'll go with centimeter. The length of a highway, we would definitely want to use a kilometer because highways are very long. Choose the best estimate. 3 milliliters or 3 liters. So this pot is very big, and 3 liters would probably be about here, whereas 3 liters would be all the way up here. Oh, sorry. 3 millimeters would be down here, and 3 liters would go all the way up there because 3 milliliters is really small. This would probably be 400 milliliters because it's in a bowl, and 400 liters is a lot of water. 1 liter of water is you need to drink about 2 to 3 liters of water, and 1 liter of water is a lot. So having 400 liters in one small soup bowl is too much. This juice, this would be around 2 liters. Sorry, this would be 2 liters because 2 milliliters would probably be around down here. Choose the better. Okay, so it's sunny. We could see that it's sunny, and the higher the number with Fahrenheit, the hotter it is. So for Fahrenheit, the higher the number, the hotter it is, and 25 would be really cold, whereas 95 is really hot. So the answer is 95. Number 2, we could see that it's pretty chilly since they're wearing a beanie, they're wearing scarves around them, they're wearing boots, pants, and they're wearing jackets. So we could assume that it's cold. Oh, we'll go with 57. Celsius works the same, but it's more harsh, as where 0 degrees is really cold, but 22 degrees is pretty hot. So here we could see that it's snowing, and at 22 degrees it would not be snowing, or 22 Celsius it would not be snowing. So we would go with 0. And here we could see that it's probably around 8. Let me just get my calculator really quickly. Because, let's see. One Celsius is 33 Fahrenheit. So if we do a quick calculation, 25 times 33 would be, let's try 25. Yeah, 25 would be around 77 Fahrenheit. And 8 would be pretty low. So 77 is correct. Or sorry, 25, which is 77 Fahrenheit. Word problems. Sam's garden has 2 flower beds. One of them, so he has 2 flower beds, and one of them is 8 feet long, and the other one is 5 feet long. How many feet of flower does Sam have in total? You would just do 5 plus 8, which would be 13 feet. Maya started doing her homework at 3:15 p.m. So she started at 3:15 and she finished at 4. How long did Maya spend doing her homework? So we know that the timer goes up to 60. So if we do 60 minus 15, we would get 45. So she took 45 minutes to do her homework. Carlos bought 2 apples for 50 cents each. So that means he spent $1 for an apple, for 2 apples. And a sandwich for $3.25. How much money did Carlos spend? So he bought 2 apples for a total for 50 cents each, and 50 plus 50, that's $1. And if we add 1 plus 3.25, which is the sandwich, we would get 4.25. So he spent $4.25. In the morning, the temperature was 48 Fahrenheit, which is really cold because the average temperature is around 70. By the afternoon, the temperature has risen up by 17. What was the temperature in the afternoon? So since it has rose by 17, we want to do 48 plus 17, because we have the information on how much increased by, and we have the information of what it initially was. So we do 48 plus 17, and right here, this calculation is kind of hard, so we'll just distribute it. So we will say that this is 40 plus 10, which is 50, and 7 plus 8 is 15. So now we have 50 plus 15, which is 65. And if we come back here, we could also do it as 50 plus 15, which would be 65. What I did here was subtract 2 from this and add 2 to this. So it could go up to an even number of 50 or an odd number, but like where it would have a 0, so it would be easier to add.